This is part 2 of how I save money on a lower than average income. I'm Allison. I make $27 an hour living in Chicago, and I save about $18,000 a year, and here is how I do that. Let's talk high yield savings accounts. These are friggin' amazing. I love them for a multitude of reasons. High yield savings accounts are generally going to be online only and are going to have no fees whatsoever. They have a higher than average APY, so APY stands for annual percentage yield, and it's the amount of interest you're going to earn on the money that you keep in that bank account. For example, my high yield savings account has a 4.4% APY, so if I keep $1,000 in there for a year, I'm going to earn $44 in interest. That's my entire coffee budget for a month. They're great for short and midterm goals because there's literally no risk. You're going to make money and you cannot lose money. Whereas if you're investing in the stock market, there's a fair chance you're going to lose some money in the next year. I also like that you can keep this separate from your normal checking account. So it's like not even on your bank account page when you sign in to see how much money you have. So it's out of sight, out of mind, and hopefully you're not going to touch it. Another thing I've done to help me save $18,000 a year is I have made more money when possible. I've made like a few $100s through side hustles this year. Basically, I was like tutoring online. It didn't really last. The main thing I did to earn extra money was I worked overtime when possible. But there are also plenty of other ways to make money on the side. When I was in my early 20s, I posted an ad on Nextdoor saying I offer Spanish tutoring. And this old man messaged me and was like, I just want to talk to someone in Spanish so I can improve my conversational skills. So I met up with him once a week. We spent an hour talking in Spanish and he paid me like 25 bucks. Something else I've done to save a large amount of money on a lower than average income is I've really nailed down the differences between wants and needs for myself. Now, this is going to be very personal, but I really want to encourage you to stop and think, do I need to get my nails done or do I just want to get my nails done? Do I need to live alone or do I just want to live alone? And this is not to say you should deprive yourself of every little thing. I frequently get coffee out and about in the world because it truly brings me joy. It's just really taking the time to reflect and meditate on what actually brings you joy and what is actually worth the money for you. If you want even more tips, definitely go check out my previous video about the 3 biggest things I've done to save $18,000 a year, making $27 an hour, because those 3 things I mentioned in my other video are really like the foundation for my financial success. And don't forget to follow for more realistic money tips.